Big splash here tonight. Tonight, the league and all of us. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. And for Orlando, Jason Tatum out there with John Collins. Then there's Ivy, and it's the machine in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Ivy misses off the left iron. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Prez. Here's Garnett. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, at his age, for Kevin Garnett, it's about the passion and toughness allowing him to be successful.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. That's to Stoudemire. Now here's Anunoby, hounded by Tatum. Back to Anunoby. Shoots over Collins, and Anunoby gets it to go.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Collins. That shot is off, and Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Stoudemire. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Wallace. Baseline try. And Hamilton pulls it down for Orlando. They've gone 1 for 3 so far. Tatum with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Ivy. Collins with it. To the left wing. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Prez. 23 points his last outing. It's good.
This guy's always been a fluid athlete. KG just rolls off the screen beautifully.
Orlando trailing here. And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What your hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
Pass to Prez. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Ivy. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Anunoby. And Hamilton pulls it down.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Kidd. Anunoby covering. Now Collins. Here's Ivy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. There's Tatum with the 3. No good that time. The Heat with the lead. With the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Pass to Ivy. Here's Kidd. Here's Hamilton. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Prez, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
So it's Orlando now. 7-point differential.
Miami foul. Damon Stoudemire. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Collins passes to Tatum. Here's Kidd. Picked it out of midair.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Garnett. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And the Magic call time here. This their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
And it's time to get loud. It's your 4:07 10 speed.
Here's Kidd. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Tatum. Pass to Ivy. Back to Tatum. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Ivy. Now here's Collins. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hamilton. Good on the 13-footer. 5 points in the game.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Here's Wallace. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he had 3 huge blocks, which had a psychological effect as much as anything.
Here's Tatum. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Gallinari inside. Williams defending. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. To the inside. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Magic making a change here.
Ochai Agbaji.
Right side Russell to the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Stoudemire. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And yep, it's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Tatum. Outside Russell. Here's Agbaji. Launches a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Camby, that's good. And it's a 9-point Miami lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Orlando calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchup?
The Magic making a switch here. Coffee's checked in.
Give a big round of applause. It's your
Here's Abaji.
407
Outside Russell. Pass to Abaji. 5 on the clock. He shoots it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And he comes up with a bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And Orlando has possession coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Russell from outside. The shot won't fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the right side. Pass to Abaji. Here's Coffee. A shot to stop the drought. Here's Williams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Stoudemire. He has 6. Pass to Anunoby. Inside. Here's Camby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Miami, Marcus Camby. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And Orlando shooting 33% in the first quarter. Abaji can't hit.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
To the inside, Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Poke loose. Here's Abaji. Kept alive. Here's Hamilton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
3rd team foul. At the line for Orlando, Hamilton. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Stoudemire. 6 points for him. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Ingles, he's checked in for Anunoby. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Prez. Here's Garnett. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And here are the Heat now. Outside Russell. Pass to Abaji from downtown, on target from range. He's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Here's Prez. Here's Camby. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And Hamilton pulls it down. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first one falls. Lamb's checked in for Orlando.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. The Heat with the lead. Here's Stoudemire. 6 points for him. Pass to Camby. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Stoudemire, guarded by Russell. And the basket by Stoudemire. And the Heat lead by 12.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Time for the 407.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
We've got John Collins. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's the machine in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But, Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 and 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Pass to Hamilton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kidd. Sinks it from distance.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Prez. The 3 is up. Here's Camby. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And he drops it first. And the Heat making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Outside Tatum. Here's Hamilton. Six to shoot. Here's Ivy. And another basket for Orlando.
And this is exactly what they want to see from Ivy this summer. Confidence in his jump shot. The consistency necessary to be successful.
Caruso outside. Pass to Camby. Here's Prez. 6 points for him. That's tipped. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Ingles, no good. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's Orlando with another.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Here's Prez. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Garnett. Collins defending.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
The Magic have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Orlando calls timeout.
Here they come, Magic fans.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
07. Let them hear you, fans. Your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Ivy. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. The shot by Kidd, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Garnett, hounded by Tatum. Garnett, that's good. He's got 13.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Orlando. They trail by 14. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. And the basket is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the left side wing. Here's Wallace. Collins defending. Ingles from outside. The Heat rebound. Garnett. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Abaji. Ingles defending. Fires from deep. Abaji can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Garnett. Down low. Here's Wallace. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Ben Wallace. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Caruso. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Here's Kidd. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Here's Ivy, defended by Hardaway. Here's Kidd.
The 3-ball hasn't been falling for them tonight. They're shooting a little better from there now, but still nothing to get excited about.
Outside, Ingles. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Pass to Collins. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Wallace. Outside, Ingles. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Heat lead by 17.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those 3-pointers.
Pass to Ivy. Lets it fly. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Collins with the defensive effort.
Miami foul.
Williams is checked in for John Collins.
Third team foul. Coming on the floor for your Magic, Grant Williams.
Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. 4-3. No good. He's shooting only 3 for 10 so far. Miami's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Ingles passes to Hardaway. Pass to Garnett. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Ivy. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Magic making a switch here.
For your Magic,
Here's Tatum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First free throw is good.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
The Magic making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Norris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Pass to Prez. Sinks that one from the post. Give him 8 points now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here is Lamb. Outside Russell. Lamb against Hardaway. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
But what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Three-pointer. Prez, that's good. And the Heat lead by 20.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Russell finds Williams. On the wing, Tatum. To the paint. Coffee. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Pass to Prez. Here's Wallace. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Outside Lamb. Back to Russell. There's Tatum with the three. Prez grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Caruso. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
Man, good whistle there.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
For the Heat, Alex Caruso at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. And it's Russell on the drive. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it's Prez missing. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. From the arc. And there's Russell on the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Garnett. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Outside Lamb. Back to Russell. Here's Coffey. Russell with the ball. He had 9 points in his last time out. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Miami's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Prez.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 13.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
1:52 left in the first half of this one. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Pass to Gallinari. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Gallinari's got 8 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Coffey. Outside Tatum. Goes up at the strike. The shot off that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Prez. Hounded by Tatum. They grab their own miss. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Magic shooting 41% in this game. The 3 from Russell. And no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Lets the 3 fly. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to Wallace. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Wallace. And he drops it in from the low post. A challenging stretch for Orlando here. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Prez. Hounded by Tatum. And it's Prez missing.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
At the line for Orlando, Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
To me, the way you end.
And so it's the Miami Heat up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, when you pass...
And that...
Time for the 407.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Heat shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Prez. They get it again. Garnett. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Pass to Prez. Now here's Anunoby. Here's Stoudemire. Down low. Here's Wallace. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ben Wallace.
And that one misses. The Magic shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Ivy. Second chance shot. Collins, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Kidd. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball outplay. The Heat will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Magic making a change here. Tatum's checked in. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Clock at 6. Shots blocked.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Garnett, that's good. Give him 23.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Tatum passes to Collins, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Here's Prez. He's got 17. Here's Kidd. It's tipped.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Prez. Inside, here's Garnett. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407. Let's have another big round of applause for your Magic youth and Steve.
So it's Orlando now. Outside Tatum. Pass to Collins. Here's Ivy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points. And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Hamilton with the bucket.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Prez. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Collins. And here's Tatum. Anunoby covering. And here's Collins. Here's Ivy. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Here's Camby. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Prez. 19 points in the game. Yes, it's good. Gallinari's got 10 points.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Pass to Ivy. Tatum with it. Here's Hamilton. 15 points in the game. Here's Ivy. Offensive rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside Gallinari. Here's Prez. Fires the three. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Ivy. Now Tatum. He's got 11. Here's Ivy. The shake. Can't get it to drop.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Camby. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Tatum. They need this. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he gets it to go. He's got 13.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Magic. Jeremy
Outside Lamb. Pass to Kidd.
Ochaya Baji.
And too long on the shot.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Your 407 dance team. Substitution. Joe Ingles. Tim Hardaway.
Miami dominating the game.
Alex Caruso.
Pass to Ingles. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Kidd with the bucket.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside Hardaway. And the layup is good off the glass.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Magic shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Abaji. Here's Kidd. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Caruso, right side. Kicks it out to Hardaway. To the inside. Camby. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Pass to Abaji. Takes a three. And Camby pulls it down.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Ingles. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, he started as a perimeter threat, but Joe Ingles outstanding at finding a way to the cup inside and forcing the issue.
Good on the second one. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Hamilton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Ingles against Lamb. Banked it in off the glass. Ingles got 6 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Coffee. He's checked in for Orlando.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, Amir Coffee.
Pass to Abaji. And stolen by Hardaway. To the wing, right side. Here's Camby. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Caruso against Russell. Pass to Abaji. Pulls up. And he hits the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Camby. Now here's Hardaway. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The kick out to Ingles. The three. He drops it from range. Ingles got 6 here in the quarter.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
Outside Russell. Here's Hamilton. They get it back. Here's Williams.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Third personal.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Pass to Camby. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Coffee. For 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Hardaway. And Hamilton pulls it down. Orlando shooting 40% from the field in this one. Count that bucket. He's got 19.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Camby. Here's Ingles. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And that's the intelligence of Joe Ingles on display. This guy's so clever at figuring out ways to get the defense to foul him.
And he makes the first. And Ingles drops them both. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Abaji. Back to Russell. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Caruso. Here's Camby. To the middle. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Caruso misses. On the break. Abaji can't hit. He gets it off. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Miami Heat. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Call off the Dogs. They've been complete. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jeremy Lamb. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Olynyk, another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And Orlando shooting about 41%. Pass to Abaji. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Garuba. Williams in the post. He's against Bielitsa. Bielitsa with some nice D. Here's Stoudemire. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Outside Lamb. Outside Russell. Puts it up from 12. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Pass to Olynyk. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Abaji. Back to Lamb. Tipped. Outside for Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Outside Lamb. Here's the 3. And another miss by Orlando. The Heat have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Covington. And the impact of international players in the NBA. It's climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
Miami calls timeout.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
He's checked in for Williams.
For your Magic Youth Dance Team.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Lamb. The D's right on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Lamb touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Down low. Stolen by Collins. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Abaji. And the 3 off target.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Out to Covington. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble. And ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Prez. Lamb covering. Bielitsa against Collins. And the jam by Bielitsa.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Russell. Pass to Nesmith. And here is Lamb. 11 feet out. That shot off the mark. The Heat have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Prez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 23 points in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Miami grabs the miss. And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Covington. Deflected! And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. The Heat making a switch here.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Alex Caruso.
Hardaway finds Bielitsa. Over Collins. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, BA, a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Aaron B. Smith at the line for 2.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Heat have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. Caruso against Russell. Caruso with the bucket. Well, Orlando's shooting just 38% here in the 4th. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Russell. Shoots over Caruso. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. The Magic making a switch here. Duke's checked in.
For your Magic, David Duke.
Pass to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway comes with a double. Here's Garuba. Fires the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Heat ball.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Start it.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
You'd think he was playing the 1 spot with all those assists. Now, coaches have to love a player on the floor who has that kind of skill set. It's made their offense that much more dynamic in this game.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Miami dominating the game. Caruso, the pass to Olynyk. Good on the shot.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Here's Lamb. Pass to Nesmith. Collins against Bielitsa. Collins, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Caruso, the pass to Covington. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Collins. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Lamb. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
For 3, Covington. Rebound by the Magic. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Nesmith with a 3. They get the rebound. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Bielitsa finds Covington. And the shot goes.
Robert Covington.
Covington's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Olenek against Lamb. He tries for 3. The shot misses, and Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Olenek. Now Hardaway. The rebound by Duke.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Here's Neesmith. Here's Garuba, defended by Hardaway with the 10-footer. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Duke. Here's Garuba. The wide open shot is on the money.
From David Duke.
And here's Caruso. Now here's Olenek. Misses from close range. Over to the left wing. There's Neesmith with the 3. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
And the Heat call time here. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Ingles finds Gallinari. Back to Ingles. Driving inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Well, Orlando shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Neesmith. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingles. Garuba with a rebound. Well, Orlando shooting about 32% during this fourth. And he lobs it up top. The lob. Very well done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Caruso, the pass to Gallinari. Outside Covington. Pass to Camby. And here's Gallinari. From down in the low post, it goes.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Prez.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Gallinari. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Lamb. The 3 is up. Pass to Duke. And Camby pulls it down. Covington with it. Shoots over Collins. again. The Heat score.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.